My name is Eric Benari. This is Games People Play. In this episode, we're going to play a game called Blemish. This game is a source of a large percentage of petty dissension in everyday life. It is played from the depressive inner child position, I'm no good, which is protectively transformed into the inner parental position, they are no good. The player's transactional problem is then to prove the latter thesis. Hence, Blemish players do not feel comfortable with a new person until they have found his blemish. In its hardest form, it may become a totalitarian political game played by authoritarian personalities, and then it will have serious historical repercussions. The premise of finding blemishes may range from the most trivial and extraneous, like he's wearing last year's hat, or to the most cynical, like he hasn't got $7,000 in the bank, or sinister, that person's not 100% Aryan. Esoteric, such as he hasn't read that book by Rilke, or intimate, he can't hold his erection. Or sophisticated, what's he trying to prove? Alright, psychodynamically, it is usually based on sexual insecurity, that's right. And its aim is reassurance. Transactionally, there is prying morbid curiosity or watchfulness, sometimes with the inner parental or inner adult concern charitably masking the inner child's relish. It has the internal psychological advantage of warding off depression and the external psychological advantage of avoiding the intimacy which might expose Mr. Whitman's own blemishes. See, Mr. Whitman feels justified in turning away any unfashionable woman, a man who doesn't have financial backing, a non-Aryan, an illiterate, an impotent man or an impotent man or an insecure personality. At the same time, the prying offers some internal social action with biological gain. An interesting sidelight is that Mr. Whitman's choice of premise is independent of his intellectual capacity or apparent sophistication. Thus, a man who has held some responsible positions in the foreign service of his country told an audience that another country was inferior because, among other things, the men there wore jackets with sleeves that were too long. In the inner adult ego state, this man was quite competent. Only when playing a inner parental game like Blemish would he mention such irrelevancies. Thank you for watching. See you in the next game that people play.